Oh, you going? Are you going? Oh, shit. I'll go the medic this time. Just charge straight in with the smallest gun on the planet. We really need to get some more tanks down here. Just pack a bunch of tanks in here and see if I can get this close enough. Yeah, if I can get it close enough, I can just blow up and die. Yeah. So that's something. To be honest, I think the last Call of Duty game I actually played was Modern Warfare for the Xbox 360. I really enjoyed that. I played that online a few times. Medal of Honor Allied bollocks, what the hell? Medal of Honor Allied Assault. I played constantly online. Oh my god, you could not rip me away from my computer if I was playing that game online. Back then, when Battlefield 1942 was still pretty much new, I didn't actually play online very much, I just played the single player quite a bit. This was back when we used to have GameSpy Arcade. That was a cool thing. And I'm not really sure why it sort of went out of business. I mean, okay, things like Steam came along, but well, I suppose yeah, well, I suppose that would have sort of put a dent in it. Obviously, you couldn't get games from GameSpy. You could only recognise certain games in your system, and then you can play online via their via GameSpy, and it was also a big selection of chat rooms as well, and they could also patch your game. They could download patches from if your game needed one. Yeah, it was really cool. It was just a little application on your desktop that launched GameSpy. That's what it wasn't actually a website. Well, the arcade wasn't a website. Yeah, you could just play it off from your desktop, and I just spend hours on that. Hours and hours, which probably isn't good for when you're about 15, 16. But yeah, that was that's just what we did back then. That was things like all your massive online playing sort of things was just sort of coming in, and people from all over the globe were just running around battlefields just shooting at one another, and that was it was kind of sparked off around about that time, so it was pretty cool to be like a kind of a part of that sort of revolution in gaming. Oh well, you go, but yeah, it's like a revolution in gaming. And every single time I play this game, I always remember. I always remember it. The old days of GameSpy Arcade. And you could have like 10 games in your computer and not even be like a gigabyte down. It was so incredible. Oh yes, a whole tank. I don't even care if I die right now. I took out a whole tank with a grenade. Yep, don't even care. Took out a tank with a grenade. Okay, it was fairly damaged, but still. Boom! I'm thinking about going the engineer, but I don't like the rifle. It's like a one-shot then reload thing. I mean, even if you play the Brits or Americans, it's still that same rifle, I think. And you know, if you're like playing the American one, surely it should be like the Garand. Oh well, look at that. We've got three Oh, okay, well once though, actually when I played this map, we definitely did not have the most checkpoints. In fact, we only had the one that we have now, that was all we had, and yet we still won. We must have just sort of killed lots more of their guys. But I thought checkpoints that still counted, but I guess that's just the... I'm not too sure what's in there, but we still we won. And I think it's the only time we've ever won this one. Nothing. Okay. Minor defeat, not too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video here because if I don't stop it manually, fraps won't work again unless I restart, because Battlefield 1942 does this weird thing where when it's like going from like a loading screen to the map or vice versa, it's as if the game sort of stops for a while, because fraps just suddenly stops recording and I can't get it back on, so I have to manually stop right now and then manually restart the recording on the other map. So I will see you guys in just a second. And welcome back everyone, welcome to Omaha Beach. Welcome to Omaha Beach. And I wonder where I'm going to spawn in 10 seconds. Usually when we get on, when like so much as one NPC gets on one of those Higgins boats, it just pisses off and takes himself away. He doesn't really stop for anyone else. See, I'm stopping for other people just in case someone else wants to get on. So I'm going to wait for a second. I'm going to be considerate. We don't have a very nice day for this, do we? No. And which way is the beach? Oh, it's round the other side of this boat. Yeah, so you must excuse all my nostalgia in the last map. It's just when I play this game. I haven't actually played Medal of Honor Allied Assault in years and years and years and years, actually. I'd say definitely over 10 years. Maybe 15? No, not 15. Or round about that, maybe. Yeah, definitely over 10 years. Definitely over 10 years. I haven't played Allied Assault for over 10 years. I haven't played a Medal of Honor game for over 10 years. I'm kind of weird to call myself like a fan of when that's the case, when I haven't played them for such a long time. But trust me, I was a massive fan. When Spearhead came out and as the expansion pack, and then Breakthrough came out, which was the sort of North African campaigns in the desert, I went absolutely insane because I just loved. Because I had Frontline for the PS2. I think it was Frontline. That was the first one with the D-Day landings. They weren't as shite and balls. No. The landings weren't as good in Frontline as they were in Allied Assault, but it was a start, and everyone thought that was like amazing. Such a historical battle that we managed to actually play it. Then the old PS1 version, and you could actually just follow the bullets fire because they fired so slowly. Those were the days. Oh shit, sorry Schneider, was that Schneider? Sorry Schneider. Tell your wife you died heroically, not falling off a damn cliff. You too. Yes, to smile. Stop that right now. Even on the online servers, you still see people on this Obviously not as many as you saw years ago, but yeah, you still see quite a lot of people playing this online. Because it's a timeless classic. This is good. This will be one of the timeless classic games because it just is. I mean, you can see for yourself, and it's like one of the first kinds of a game. No, I don't mean like it's the very first ever first-person shooter, but it just sparked off a series that's really popular today. The Battlefield series, it's years on, and it's really popular. So naturally, this has to be respected. And I'm not just some crazy old guy trying to give the old back in my day speeches, because that's someone I never want to turn into. What the hell is this? Some dancing rocks? Oh shit, you roll right in the balls. Shouldn't have shot at me. This is a bit strange. It never usually takes me this long to capture the flag in this trench. It's usually me that does it as well. The sort of AI sort of faffs around. See, I mean, it's really weird that. I mean, I should have captured this thing by now. Maybe it's all my fucking nostalgic shit. But anyone who's about the same age as me, who did gaming when they were about 14, 15, 16, online, they had GameSpy Arcade, they had the old games basically, they will know exactly what I am talking about. If you know someone like that, go and ask them. And they will sit you down for hours and tell you the grand old days of Medal of Honor multiplayer and Battlefield 1942 when these were like the greatest graphics on the entire planet, and that nothing could rival them. And that's where you'll learn where your favourite games come from today, like the Battlefield series and stuff, and the old Call of Duty series. Because to be honest, I prefer the World War II eras, all the first-person shooters like Battlefield, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty. It was all World War II, this and that. But then, of course, I suppose they just had to move on to much more modern warfare. Okay, I took my own health there by just jumping down something. I'm supposed to be a highly trained soldier. I'm supposed to be a damn soldier here, and I'm fucking. You can piss off as well, you shit. That's enough reminiscing for now. Oh. If you want to know about the old days of gaming, well, not old, but so early 2000s, then watch this video over again or research it, and you'll see what a fantastic time everyone had back then. Not that you're not having a fantastic time now. Up the arse. Nope, up my arse. This is insane. This cannot take me this long to take this checkpoint. This is so bizarre. I mean, they've had it on this setting before, but we're going to have to start taking this checkpoint because our numbers are going down. I do not want to fail twice in one video, even though this is just a sort of a goofy little sort of just video just to diversify my uploads, but so I've got to record a mod after this. So I hope to get this up tonight, edit, and then up tonight, because there's not really much to edit with this. Depending on, well, maybe a few minutes here and there, just depending how long the